Alien encounters through sleep paralysis, the hidden war. 1. The moment of contact. Sleep paralysis is not a dream. A dream leaves you with fragments, faces without names, scenes without context, feelings that fade with the sun. But sleep paralysis refuses to be forgotten. It doesn't dissolve like mist at daybreak. It lingers, sharp and heavy in your mind because they want it to. When contact begins, it follows a pattern. Figures in the doorway, a full body shadowed but solid, no facial features visible. The closer they get, the more they obscure themselves, as if the camera lens cuts off at the neck. The deliberate concealment, they never give you the full picture. Not in one night, not in one encounter, always fragments, always mystery. The clarity beyond clarity. With your physical eyes closed, the room is lit in a way the waking world can't mimic. A sense of hypervision through the pineal gland, every corner visible, every movement crystal clear, as though your spirit has sharper senses than your body. This is not imagination. This is presentation. They choose what you see. They choose what you remember. 2. The masquerade among humanity. They do not live on distant stars. They live here, in our neighborhoods, our workplaces, our governments, our churches. They wear humanity like camouflage. The parable of the wheat and the tares was not merely agricultural poetry. It was prophecy. Wheat, the souls born of the Creator, carrying something eternal within them. Tares, counterfeits, empty vessels crafted through technologies and forces humanity barely has words for, interdimensional, subterranean, genetic. The tares blend in, but they are not like us. They are hive-minded, a single will pretending to be diverse. You see them as neighbors, coworkers, even romantic partners, but their loyalty isn't to you. They signal to each other in ways most people miss. A look, a phrase, a sudden shift in the atmosphere when you enter the room, like actors pausing for a cue. And here is the unsettling part. They know who belongs to them, and they know who doesn't. 3. The hunt. If you've lived it, you already know. The indirect comments that echo private thoughts you've never shared. The mocking jokes from strangers about events only you should know about. The sense that you are watched, always watched, but never openly confronted. It's never random. They operate with precision. Their attacks are designed to be invisible to everyone else so that when you speak of them, you sound unstable. They prefer slow destruction. Break your confidence. Break your relationships. Break your will to live. A death that looks like accident, addiction, or suicide is perfect for them. It leaves no fingerprints. They wait until your lowest moment. Then they strike with isolation, whispers, betrayals, coincidences too precise to be coincidences. It is psychological warfare from another realm. 4. The counterfeit love. The quickest way to destroy a lineage is through its beginnings. This is why romantic entanglements appear suddenly and intensely in the lives of targeted individuals. Love interests who move too fast, talk of children too soon, commitment offered before trust is built. It feels flattering at first, but it is often infiltration, not affection. The goal, corruption of the seed, a spiritual defilement carried through bloodlines, rewriting futures before they even begin. Some of these unions end in chaos and tragedy, others in lifeless conformity. Either way, the goal is the same: to stop the rise of the wheat before harvest. 5. The counterfeit humanity. They mimic emotions but cannot feel them. They study us because they do not understand us. Their conversations feel scripted. Their kindness feels hollow. Their timing is too perfect. Like actors in a play, they exist to provoke reactions rather than to live authentically. Every interaction serves the hive. The more you observe, the more the patterns emerge. Conversations stop when you enter. People repeat the same phrases like echoes. Your private life shows up in public conversations, twisted into mockery. At first you doubt yourself, then you learn better. 6. Learning their traits, a field guide. Awareness is survival. Signs you're dealing with one of them. Inconsistent faces, expressions that don't match the situation, smiles without warmth, eyes that don't light up. Unnatural timing, attacks and coincidences lining up too perfectly, too often. Emotional void, they imitate concern, love, humor, but it's performance, not presence. Coordinated isolation, friends turn distant at the same time. Opportunities vanish together. It looks like bad luck. It is. Learn the patterns early. Do not explain them away. 7. The war behind the veil. This is bigger than alien abduction stories, bigger than folklore about demons. This is a system, a network, a war between the seen and the unseen. Their goal is singular: to erase the wheat, to crown the tares, to make the world theirs before anyone realizes what happened. They work in shadows because shadows breed doubt. If they are never fully exposed, the world keeps functioning like nothing is wrong. But if you're reading